be affected. And even if he wants to look at it like from different levels, like what might you do in elementary versus, secondary versus college, even how that could work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can email him after we're done and like maybe present our ideas. So did you say like a lesson plan and across like our different levels of teaching?
Is that what I forgot that what area did you teach in? You said library. Language arts. And it's at what is it, the middle level? Okay. And we could even just focus middle and up. We don't even have to touch elementary since it doesn't sound like that's where we are.
Joe, what about you? Where do you teach?
I'm an industrial arts teacher, so I teach like manufacturing, wood shops, and autos.
Okay, I mean, so we got a wide range.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we could even just do it, even if they didn't want to do that, or even just talk about our content areas of how we could do that too. I mean, that could almost be a piece that each of us could add to that. I would think that would be something that could exceed if it was less generic of however we broke up the assignment, if we each then took it and how we would apply that to our content.
Yeah, and then that could be something that we don't have to worry about synchronizing as much.
Right, because it's just here we synchronize what to do with it, but then let's actually individualize it, how we could apply it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
And then I can email him, and I'll like just email you guys once I have his response and be like, here's what he's saying. We need a reply because he says it might take a few back and forths. Yes, I only really cared about that video because he called me Brenda and like made like a comment about like how he was sorry he called me Brenda because I'm the one who asked the question. So I was like, LOL, and now it's like burned into my brain.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we can ask him about that, and then that one is pretty easily individual, which is good. And then I guess like in terms of etiquette and health and wellness, we'd have to split that up, but there's 5 of us, so I'm not really sure like if anyone had like a really intense preference.
No, I mean, it was 4 other articles or something like that we had to use, or 4 resources, but
I don't know. I can pull it up. Let me see.
I thought there was something, but I mean, I guess even to make it easier, you could just say 5 and we each bring something to the table that we're working on.
Okay. Yeah, it says, all it says is after selecting topics, use your meeting to plan which tool you'll use to present, which aspect you're going to highlight, and how you'll divvy up your roles within the group.
Okay.
So it doesn't really give a whole lot of specificity there. And then it just says explore and research in greater depth. And that's it. Yeah.
Do you guys have a preference for like what platform to use to do this, to present, or?
I have no preference. I mean, I use Google platform for everything that I do, but I can easily move to something else if necessary.
I use with that. Yeah, I use Google a lot. The only other one that I had any experience with was Padlet.
Yeah.
I had used that once over the past summer, but it seems like, I don't know, Google Slides would probably be the easiest in terms of just being able to use that. If we have everybody's like Google address, it'd be easier to then just, you can see everybody working on there and using it when you have time to do that.
Yeah,
okay.
I think so.
I know Prezi seemed like that would be a little crazy for this, just jumping it is.
Okay.
I've never done a Prezi with multiple people, so.
Me neither.
Do we have like a time so obviously like we kind of have to explore and figure out what we want to say about each one.
Right.
And I don't know yet because I haven't really looked into them. I don't know if any of y'all have, but once we kind of narrow what we can talk about with each one, I think it'll be a little easier. So like maybe logistically it would be easier to talk about that stuff. So like, do we have a day that we want to kind of have that figured out by next week?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I mean, I'm open to whatever. I mean, I guess if I had a preference of the 2, I would maybe prefer to work on the etiquette one. But
I like the health and wellness. So prefer to do that one. But obviously, like, we can just divide up, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, do you guys have a preference? Dakota, Beth, and Joe?
Yeah, I'll join you on the health and wellness.
Okay.
You can put me on etiquette.
Okay.
I can go on either. So is there anyone that wants a little extra help?
You get to pick.
Yeah.
I'll go with health and wellness, I guess.
Okay. And I see someone already put it in the space, so
awesome.
we have like officially claimed it.
Yay.
Awesome. Yeah. And then the thing is due on Sunday, so that's everything. So I definitely, I mean, like I can have my things in whenever you guys want, because this is like my third class, but my other two classes are like not as intensely like metered out.
Right.
So like I have a lot of availability in the week, so I can do whatever deadlines you guys see fit. But I don't know what your lives are like, so I don't
If
want to.
you want, like, I know I started the email thread of just getting all of our emails together. If you want, either to respond back to that, or I can send another one of just sending me what your Google email is that you'd want to use.
Okay.
I can go ahead and just like set up a presentation and then share it, so that way everybody has editing. So like throughout the week, you kind of work on it as needed.
Okay, so what do you think about maybe then? What do you think? Like, how much time do you think we should devote to getting our ideas together? Like, I kind of think we should meet a little. Are we going to meet like this, or just like do a Google Hangout or whatever? Like, what were you guys thinking?
I think we might be able to just do like a chat sort of situation where, like if someone is exploring the resources and is like, oh hey, I found these like 3 subtopics for etiquette, or I found these whatever subtopics for health and wellness. Do those sound good? And then if like the other people that are doing that one say, yeah, that sounds great, then we can divvy that up, maybe. And so like maybe we can have like the brainstorming done by sometime in like early to mid next week, and then the rest done sometime before Sunday, so we can troubleshoot if necessary.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think Wednesday's probably like Wednesday morning. If we could, or by Wednesday evening, we could kind of see if everyone's got something in there, and then if we don't, and we can reallocate if necessary. Because like the next 2 days, I'm not going to even look at this.
That's fair.
Okay, so Wednesday.
Yeah, I would say if maybe, I don't know, like if either by like tonight or tomorrow, if you guys want to just shoot me or respond back to that email with your Gmail, and then I can go and maybe set something up that I can send out like probably by Monday at least, so you guys have that, if not before.
Okay.
Not a problem.
And then otherwise, if anything comes up, we will just email the thread.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm okay with still communicating on that week 2 thread we can, or email, whatever's easiest.
Okay.
And Becca, you said you were going to email to see if we can do the exceeds on this
Yeah.
one?
I'll do that after we get off of here so I don't forget.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. What else do we need to cover?
I think we just need time to research it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so, I mean, Wednesday evening, reconvene, figure out where we're at.
Okay.
That sounds
Okay,
good. I think even if you have like the Google Slide stuff too, if you find something, I mean, probably could even just, if you have an idea, you can just throw that in there and see, what we're thinking and if that's something that works.
Yeah, that sounds good. Dakota, is everything okay with the recording? Like, I don't know how QuickTime works, so I can't even say like, can you save it? I don't.
Yeah, so I should be able to save and upload it. So if we don't have the one that's actually going, that Beth has directly through Zoom, just let me know, and then I can upload mine. So
Okay, sounds good.
yeah, because I'm guessing, Beth, you're going to get a notification when this thing
That's what I am assuming.
closes, and then if there's something screwy, I'll have the backup. Yep.
Great.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's it. I think we just gotta, as you said, kind of play with it a little bit and see what we find.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Have a good night.
Thanks
Bye,
all.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.